What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? When I say P, I mean profit. When I say S, I mean seal. You dig what I'm saying, baby? Now let's keep it moving. I want to give y'all another video, quick little tip or whatever. This is kind of related to chess or whatever. Chess, not checkers, right? You think about chess pieces. And the chess piece, in the game of chess, right? You got the queen and you got the king. You can lose the queen and still win the game. So, like, let's say you a dude, right? And you lost your female, or like y'all no longer together. You can still win the game by moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Putting yourself in the best position you can. Making the decisions you need to make. Prioritizing certain decisions you need to make so you can win. But let's say it's vice versa, right? You a female and you a queen. And let's say this dude not a king. He could be a pawn. He could be a horse. He could be a knight, a bishop, you know what I'm saying? Or a rook. And like, if you a dude and you really can't move how you want to, because your power is really based upon of how much money you really have. And like, if you a dude and you ain't really got no money, my nigga, you really a pawn and she really a queen, because it's easier for females. So like, she can maneuver how she want to maneuver. And if she got her control on you, if she got her hands wrapped around you, my boy, 9 times out of 10, you ain't making decisions for yourself, because you being manipulated or controlled because of your naiveness. And that shit is real, because like, it's not just about male, female. It's really like overall, you know, it's really like a worldwide thing. Like, it's a lot of people in relationships where they're feeling obligated or stuck or submitted into something that they can't get out of. And like, that's a cycle, that's a pattern. And like, the moment you get out of that cycle and pattern is the moment you can be free. And you will know when you know, because you feel free. It's no way in hell like you should be with somebody, or like you should be with friends, family, people in general, and like you feel like you contracted, or you feel like you being pulled and tug upon, and that shit really be enmeshment, or it really be invisible strings or emotional strings and shit, where you not really setting boundaries for yourself. And you gotta know how to set certain boundaries for yourself, so that way you won't be controlled by others. You know what I'm saying? If you not setting boundaries for yourself, then a motherfucker have all right to take control of you. Like, if I'm working right, I'm prioritizing what I need to do, whatever it is I'm doing, and I choose to prioritize that, I must be able to set boundaries accordingly with myself and be like, I respect myself a certain way, so I'm not just gonna let any or everything just come over and stop what I have going. Especially if I'm going somewhere with it, if I'm going with like a plan or a mission, if I'm really going somewhere with what I'm talking about and what I'm speaking about, I'm not just gonna just let anybody come take control or try to, you know what I'm saying? And it's important as a man, most men don't learn this, but how to control your emotions, because if you don't know how to control your emotions, you really is a pawn to these women out here, because they can manipulate how you feel. And once they manipulate how you feel, you is literally stuck, because like, you feel for this female, you feel for her, you care. And relationships do not be working if you a dude and you care more than she cares. If you a dude and you care more than she cares, bruh, she don't give a fuck. She gonna do what she wanna do. She gonna say what she wanna say. She not gonna respect your say, respect your word. You don't have a say. Your opinion is not valued. You should stop talking. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. You have no masculinity. You have no dominance. You have no assertiveness. You're too nice. You're too nice. You a bitch. You're too nice. Vice versa with women. Y'all be too nice and letting these niggas do whatever with y'all, and it shouldn't be like that. It should really be, you know what I'm saying, both of y'all feel free in a relationship where y'all choose to operate out of love, not doing something based off of feeling control or feeling obligated. And that shit really be like trauma and unconscious patterns and shit of you not taking responsibility for how you feel or your life and where you going. And it's real life, so just stay blessed, stay prayed up, stay focused on what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? It just hit me like, damn, it's most guys out here that can't control their emotions, they little boys. And most female is raised to be women, or raised to be at least a more mature woman or a female than the average. And some of these females are still delusional, because they mama raised them to have certain standards and expectations of shit that ain't even real, because they was raised on how they was feeling, but they never had a man around or a father around to teach them how to be able to like be more logical. So they delusional. And it's just like, shit real out here, bro, because if you don't do the work, you're gonna be in these constant cycles and patterns. I just got out of a cycle on the pattern, and it's hard for me to even want to connect or reach out to the person because they you know what I'm saying, I'm in a cycle where I'm in a pattern in myself where can't even reach out to them. And then it makes me think about you become who you hang around. So that if I'm around certain people, family or friends or your loved ones, and it's not in my best interest because I'm trying to do something different, I'm looking for something beyond what is now, beyond what I'm seeing now and going through now, you just gotta have that faith. I think I digressed a little bit from the point though. Like, if you a man and you can't control how you feel, then overall you a little boy and you dealing with a woman who had a mom who was at least there to teach her how to be a female. I mean, not even really be a female because she wasn't taught her femininity in the correct way, but she at least had a female who was another female. Dudes ain't having no dads as other dudes, that's other dads, you know what I'm saying, to look up to a male. Most dudes that didn't have a dad, they looking up to a woman on how to be a dad or how to be a man, and a woman and the woman is raising the man to be an unrealistic overachiever, fucking self-sacrificing himself like a pawn. A pawn is something that really you can use as a quick sacrifice to get you where you need to go. So of course she gonna use you to get to where she need to be. Of course she gonna play you to get to where she need to be and go, because you a pawn. You ain't controlling how you feel, because before you met her, you ain't got no structure. You ain't able to even move correctly in your life. And I call this now in this video, which y'all call it with me. You know, I ask God to give me the grace and the gratitude to invite more emotional stability in my life, to invite more structure in my life, like foundation, like internal foundation, internal structure, self-trust, self-confidence, trusting in myself, and self-respect, to know I value myself and I'm gonna put my boundaries and needs and wants first before anything else. Because if I'm not doing for me, I'm doing for somebody else, and if I'm doing for somebody else, I'm sacrificing self, and if I'm sacrificing self, then that means I'm being a pawn, and I'm not gonna win. How do I expect to win at the chess game that I'm playing if I'm being a pawn in someone else's game? If you're not playing your own game, bro, you playing somebody else's. And with that being said, I'm out.